Just got back from being underneath my house, and it is crazy clean. Hopefully the pictures that he took before of everything, I didn't get any, my camera batteries were dead, of before, when all the insulation was hanging, it was moldy, musty, paint cans and beer cans everywhere, to now, hopefully that those pictures come out. But anyway, I basically just wanted to say that he did an awesome job. And it's Crawlspace Guy, or Crawlspace. I need to go look at that, actually. Let me see here. 1 second. Crawlspaces.com. They're here in Atlanta, or in Carnesville, Georgia, which is way up 85, and then also in Indiana. But I will include a link to his website here. And please, if you got crawl space issues or foundation issues, is why we called him, but we ended up getting a full vapor barrier and encapsulation because the mold that was under there, and just for our health and the health of our floor joists, basically. But anyway, he is a nice guy. He's actually going to put, not for free, he's not charging us for labor, he's going to put two pilings underneath our kitchen too, because when we wash clothes, it kind of bounces a little bit like this. But that is what it is. But anyway, hopefully I'll get lots of pictures. I got lots of pictures before, or almost before the full encapsulation, when it's just a vapor barrier, and I will get some more later, hopefully after the encapsulation. And he strung up some lights under there, and it's just beautiful. You can crawl all over the place and not get all muddy like you did before. But anyway,
we're going to do a subterranean vlog. The place looks beautiful, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So come with me. We're going to crawl underneath here. Got to do an army crawl, so I'm going to hold it forward. My dog's going crazy inside. We're going to belly crawl under here. This is my crawl space, which was completely inundated with mold. The fiberglass insulation was anyway. Covered with mold, and it had fallen down because it had gotten wet. So we called our Crawlspace guy, which I will include a link right here. Where is it? Right here. Got some spray foam here. Put a string of lights down here for me so we can see. Here we go. Okay, so we are now under my townhouse, and I'm going to get down here and show you what he did. We had water seepage in our front door that did not get inspected, or was not inspected correctly. So he fixed it. Didn't fix subfloor because I don't want to open that can of worms until it's time to replace the floor. Do bamboo or hardwood. So here's spray foam. Hopefully the lighting in here, actually, it looks pretty good. This is underneath my front door. Let me show you. He butted up a couple joists right there. 2, 3, 24 inches, just to support that little bit of weight. They had used, I'll show you earlier, but they had used 1x16s under here, and they weren't sitting on the ledger like you see those are. We have a termite bond, so you can't actually sit those butts directly on anywhere that's near the ground. So you got to give a 2-inch gap. It's like a strip, which is why the foam does not stop around the edges, as you can see. But yeah, he did a good job. And above this, right here, is plaster. Some douchebag fail of an attempt to fix my floor, which Jen and I didn't see until I just pulled up the linoleum today. There's freaking plaster under there. So they were too lazy to get thicker plywood for the subfloor and put down probably 1/4-inch ply and spackled plaster on it in order to fix the floor. But anyway, this is hopefully some before pictures will come from him. Hopefully they came out. Just like him, my phone or my camera died, so I was unable to get the proper footage. But this is 600 square feet. This tarp here is 10 mil, and as you can see, there's some honeycomb, which is actually polyurethane mesh sandwiched in between two 5 mil sheets of plastic. So we have complete vapor barrier all the way up the sides, all the way down and around each piling. And you know, we're gonna crawl over here. Actually, I'm kind of squat walking. As you can see, I can kind of squat and crawl under here, which is pretty cool. There's where the water main comes into the house. And gas fireplace break off there. There's the cool little lighting thing he put up. There was no lighting before, so did that. But let's show you what started, you know, what created the service call to have him come out. You can't see it on this side, but here's a new pier. There is concrete underneath that. He didn't want to pierce it or break it. So you know, this tarp does its job. So he poured a concrete pad underneath it, and sistered a new floor, not a floor joist, but the main beam that runs there was cracked on both sides, this side and that side, and I'll show you that in a second. And the shims, which he has here now, are now brick instead of friggin' plywood. But basically, this beam here had broken in the middle. I think I can get close enough without the light interfering. Let me see. Right there where that knot is. Here, let me see. Hold it and point to it. Right here where the knot is, it split up here and then come down, and you can see that long stress fracture right there. This right here was raised, this pier, which is, we're pointing to the center of the house. I have a wall that runs vertically this way and perpendicular. And that load point, as you can see, how they sistered these two joints on this side on a pier. The other two that are on this back side of this were sistered together, touching here. So that load broke right there. So he has jacked it up significant amount, and it looks great. And we put these in underneath my kitchen. This is where my laundry room is, and as you can see there, we got gas going up to the furnace, and then water pipes going up and down from the hot water heater. And you know, there was 700 pounds of load here, and they weren't. So this whole area was kind of bowed down a little bit. So what he did is he crowned this beam here. He actually crowned it. So he basically put the sides up as high as they could go, and pushed the middle up beyond it, so it kind of bowed. So actually this last beam there doesn't quite touch, because that's a high part of the wall, but the low spots, as you can see, are definitely being supported now.